Hi, hello, it's me, Vic again. I missed the last two streams. I apologize. We're gonna play a bit of Obsidian Conflict, like I said I would do in the last time around. I was playing something. I wasn't gonna play diving. It wasn't Harvest. Oh, what was it? Um, yeah. So as you may have read in the title, I'm going to be taking a little break from VTubing. I've done compared to what I thought I would do a lot better with consistently streaming, so I'm very thankful for that. However, Payson, there we go. hmm. I just I released. I guess it's not really my first video. Technically, my second. I have another video privated somewhere. Maybe I'll make that video public again. I had a private video. I privated the video about Beyond Earth just because I felt like it wasn't necessarily the direction I wanted to take this channel, and it wasn't the type of the same format as the format I'm going to be going with in the future. I might still make stuff about gaming in the future. I need to do a lot of thinking in terms of things. The video I put out really did not do well, and it's not just about the numbers. Well, that made it sound like I was gonna cry. I'm just got my throat thing still after God over approaching 3 weeks now, which has definitely not helped my feelings on the matter by any means. Probably should have done this beforehand. I didn't realize it was going to take this long to load. Did not take this long to load last time around. Maybe because I've got all the programs running, the recording programs, streaming, and other related VTubing software. But anyways, my point being, I need to kind of re-examine the priorities in my life. I'm tired. I'm tired. Both in the more normal sense, just for 10 euros a week, what? Both in the kind of normal, how you would, like sleepy, tired sense, and in the sense that I went to sleep, or I put out the video, right? Put out the video. I was very tired. I was like, if I don't put it out now, I'm just gonna keep putting it out. I had created the thumbnail a little bit before. I'd pondered the name. I did a few more adjustments to the thumbnail. I think the thumbnail ultimately did not do justice to the video. Is the video the best video in the world? Was it a perfect video? No, not by any means. It was not a perfect video. I think it was a good video. Maybe not even a great video. But I'd like to think at the very least a good video. And again, it's not entirely about the numbers, right? If you search on on YouTube channel forums, it's like, oh, don't even think about the numbers. Don't worry about the numbers. Those will come later. Just make stuff. But that's always seemed like a bit of a justification to me. And maybe some people can truly just find passion in making this work and putting it out there. And if that's the case, I need to go and find that passion, I guess, that maybe I had misunderstood as something else. I can't truly say. I making content related to this fake channel has been some of the most compelled I felt to create something in a long time, and maybe I don't know, maybe that's not passion, maybe that's just something I had mistaken as passion, you know. Maybe it's maybe maybe I was incorrect, maybe I was wrong. That's a distinct possibility. I'm not even going to lie to you. Um, like actively count down? I don't know. I don't. I've mentioned this before. I think multiple times, many times, by this point. But I don't. I don't feel too much. It feels like such a psychopathic or sociopathic thing to say. It's not. I mean, I don't. It's everything. It's not just. I feel things, you know. That I mean, it extends to physical sensations too. You know, pain. Um, not so much tiredness. I feel tired quite a bit. I don't know. Maybe that's a sign it's depression. Who knows, right? But sadness, everything. I have a strong suspicion. Maybe it is depression. Who knows? Making this channel has. It's not been 10 planks already. Making this channel has definitely helped a fair amount with that. With just being able to feel a little more, and you can never really judge the amount of effort somebody's put into something just from a first view, right? Something is really high quality, took a lot of effort to make. You know, you can have a strong suspicion towards the fact that it may have taken a bit of effort. You know. Can I put stuff here? Oh, the antlions can destroy shit. I think I can buy a turret somewhere. Do I plant seeds again? I don't exactly remember, I'm not gonna lie. I just remember that thing over here is very important. I'm gonna turn sail, hit the strong against stat lines. Maybe it's like this? Ah! Uh, ooh, can I cheat in this? Am I just gonna have to die now? Oh, let's try this again. Probably easier just to try this again. So, I have greatly enjoyed all of this, right? But I just don't think that I am the creator that I want to be yet. I see things other people do, and you know, comparison is the death of creation. Is that how the phrase goes? There's some phrase like that where you know the basic idea is comparing yourself to other people is a quick way to not want to do anything anymore because you'll never be good enough. But the truth is, you just need to keep making things. I'm gonna keep making things, but I'm not gonna stick to any kind of schedule. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who'd be like, yeah, duh, just you know, you don't even want to. You're not even like planning on monetizing this necessarily. You know, unless it got popular, then of course I'll monetize it. But I mean, I don't have any illusions about how do I word this? I don't have any illusions about the probability of monetizing, you know, not necessarily the it's a bit of a difficult thing to word. The basic gist of it being I would monetize it if I could, but I don't have necessarily the hopes that it would get to that point where I'd be able to have like thousands of views on a video or whatever, which perhaps makes the thing I was saying about numbers. I'm just not particularly wording myself. It doesn't help that I'm tired. That's not the reason why I'm not wording myself. I think it's because of the fact that I'm so confused about what I want in this, and I need to take some time to step back and reconsider everything in that sense. I don't want to stop myself entirely from making videos, and it's not even that I am distancing myself from it entirely. It's more so that there's an outline here last time. It's more so that I don't think I'm a good enough creator right now, which is fucking hit my head on it. It's like we'll just, keep creating, and that's the only way you can get better at making videos. But it's more than that. Entertaining. I'm just confused. I think I'm just confused. It's definitely hard in a medium where people making like very low effort like memes can get a whole bunch of attention. A lot of the time because of huge anime women titties, which, there's nothing wrong with liking that, especially given that's kind of what this is, right? I don't think I have any qualms. I don't have any illusions about that fact. I guarantee you, if you look up like the top 10 VTuber clips, about half of them are going to be like either cute or lewd, right? I don't think there's anything else in like the top 10 most viewed clips. And I'd be willing to guess that more of them are probably lewd than cute, but who knows? Who knows? So I mean, in a space where that is the desire, making boring video essays is not going to be as popular. Just innately, it's going to be harder to gain traction. I mean, that's gonna, I suppose, be true in any kind of male-dominated audience, some extent. Like, just creating things that aren't in that space is going to be a lot more difficult to gain traction. I think that there probably is an audience for it, right? But it's more difficult, and I just, there's other skills. This is what I'm telling myself anyways, and who knows how true it is, but there are other skills that I need to be working on in the immediate future that could help me considerably. I don't know, I've been looking at like learning the guitar more. That's something I put in my non-live stream radio debut thing that I was gonna do, and I've been very off and on it. I've been doing it for however long now, like 8 weeks, and I'm only about 3 weeks into the lessons or whatever, so I need to work on that. I don't practice nearly enough as I should have. Rather, I have not practiced nearly as much as I should have. So that's something I just want to learn, because I think it's cool. I think it's fun, and I want to see if that's something I'm interested in getting more of and learning more of. So I need to work on that, and I think it could help me with some of the like content creation stuff I want to do. So in that respect, that's something I want to learn more of. Something that when I'm spending so much time and effort forcing myself into a mold for YouTubing, it's not necessarily something I can do. I mean, this is honestly, this live stream is more for me than for anyone else. Just figuring out what I want, and I've done a lot of thinking, but I get wrapped up in these like logic circles. Is maybe the best way to phrase it. Where I think one thing, and I just keep thinking about that thing, and I just keep thinking about that thing, and sometimes it'll be in a slightly different way, and sometimes that'll lead to some kind of solution. So a lot of the times it doesn't, and I just end up in a circle, right? I think that I have a lot to learn. Well, no, I don't. I don't think that I know that. I know that I have a lot to learn. Oh, what the shit? Uh, it's weird. And I think that in such a competitive field, in a field where I have kind of an inherent disadvantage, I don't think there's anything wrong in saying that. I don't think that would be too controversial of an opinion. Maybe some people would disagree with me, but I don't think that's. I think that's a easily defendable position if you look at numbers. I think that I have a lot to gain by stepping back, stepping away, and coming back in maybe even a couple of years, even maybe not in this same way, maybe not in the same channel, maybe not even as a VTuber, who knows, maybe not even making videos on this type of stuff. I've learned a lot of things here that I'm grateful for in terms of editing and bare, very bare basics of thumbnail design, which is something I want to work on more. I think that my own inability to make a thumbnail has definitely worked in my favor a lot of times. I mean, people will say on like new YouTuber or new Twitch, I guess more new YouTuber type stuff, like YouTube gaming, YouTuber, VTubing stuff, that thumbnails are like super important, but also if you just make good content, people will come. Well, maybe, but I think that the quality of the thumbnail drastically determines the people who you get to make that first impression on, and that's something I've talked about in the past, right? You have to, maybe I've alluded to in the past, perhaps is a better way of saying it, is insofar as you need to make good stuff, obviously, yeah, but you also need to make a good first impression, and you need to have the luck to get that good first impression, to get an impression, to have somebody to look at it, and then the ability. All right, let me see. This is one of the things I want to work on. It's just talking more. So I'll probably keep doing streams because I just want to get better at this. This is something that I think will benefit me no matter what I do. Crap. I think this is something that will benefit me no matter what I do. Oh crap, am I not gonna make it back in time? I think it should be fine. If I keep this pumpkin in the house, will it stay? I hope so. Oh, it disappeared. Shit. Okay. Well, good to know, yes. Good to know. But if I'm creating content of some kind, then obviously being entertaining is kind of going to be a large part of that. Having improvisational skills, having the ability to speak. Crap, what is it? There's some very specific word for speaking without a script, just, talking like I am doing now. There's some specific word for that, and I think I've gotten a lot better in general. I need to work on filler words. I need to work on keeping a more obvious train of thought going. I need to work on timing a lot. I mean, timing is something that I think most people need to work on. Timing is a difficult art that translates well into pretty much other form of communication and like entertainment in that respect, I would love to learn timing a little more. I don't think anyone just teaches timing. I think that's something you just kind of have to learn while doing stuff, which is again another reason why I'd like to just keep on streaming like this. Like right now, I've been rambling for a little while. I need to focus on talking about something else. So we're gonna get back into talking about some like my potential aspirations. Right, I want to keep streaming. I'll keep streaming as fake just because I like fake. How many planks? This is 15. Okay, good to know. And because I mean, I made this. I want to use it. Right? I made this model. I want to use it. That's another, which is the thing I want to get into is getting better at 3D modeling. I think that'd be very useful to me. I think it'd be interesting to make like an animated series. I think that's something that I'd be interested in doing. I mean, I have some very bare essence thoughts for some stuff that I want to do. Like, I think it'd be... Oh, that just tripped. In an ideal universe where I have infinite motivation and time and money. Well, not necessarily money. Let's put money out of the equation. Just a universe where I'm doing everything by myself and I have infinite time and effort, right? Motivation, all that stuff. Come on, open up. I think it'd be cool to have, like, the ability to make my own 3D models and, like, animations and stuff, and utilize that in a game where I've also created the music. I think that would be very much a... I wonder what time it is. Is there, like, a clock in the house? I might need to buy a clock, I'm not entirely certain. Cleaning, basics, cooking, cleaning, hunting. I don't see a clock anywhere. I just assume I have to kind of guess. And given how long I've been out, would not put highly into that guessing. I don't remember what this is. I think this is where you sell the stuff, and then this is where you get paid for it. That's the composter where you can get more seeds out of plants. Chickens, you have to buy those though. What is this again? Mining? Add planks. Use explosives to mine. To dig through the tunnel. You can also use explosives. I've seen hit the gold till it falls out. Maybe we can do mining. I've never done mining in this before, so that might be interesting. Where do I add the stairs? Oh, I see. Need to like actually. Yep, here we go. Oh wait, crap. Let's get these planks in here first. Otherwise, I believe they'll disappear. And sometimes they disappear anyway. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So I mean, I have a lot of aspirations for what I want to do. I think if streaming starts cutting into time I would use for other stuff, I might cut back on streaming eventually as well. I think the most important thing for me in particular, is just having the ability to consistently work on something. When it doesn't even matter what that is. Some kind of hobby, some kind of betterment. So long as I am working on something, I truly believe that it will be worth it in the end. As long as I am getting somewhere, as long as I'm using that time decently, I will be okay. Be okay. I mean, I didn't get any long-time viewers for this. Oh, it's rising up from the ground. That's interesting. I need any long-term viewers for this channel. I don't think my friends even watch these, which, alright, I guess. I mean, it's fair enough, I suppose. I just have some friends who don't watch the streams of. I mean, I'm not really a stream guy, but you know, it's fine, you know. But I mean, it's a long journey to get to where I want to go. I don't want to make it sound like I am defeated, right? Like there's, um, like I had a goal to make 1,000,000 subs in the first video or whatever, right? I was just, I was definitely hoping for more, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that I was hoping that there'd be, I was hoping that there would be more engagement, interaction, whatever, right? Definitely don't think that there's, yeah, I'm sure there'd be a lot of people on the internet saying like, hey, you know, like, it's not bad, 20 views for first video, thumbnail isn't too great, you know. I'd wait, what? Do I have to buy that? Oh, I might need to buy that crap. Oh, crap. Okay, in which case, I need to hurry. 20 videos, 20 views, first video. Kind of niche. Not bad. Not bad. Where do I sell this to? I am not certain where I sell this. So I need to sell this to the pawn shop guy? Oh god, please don't tell me I need to sell this to the pawn shop guy. Oh, dude. God damn it. Okay. Good to know, though. Good to know. I don't believe I can put it in a bucket. There is an inventory system in this mod. It is kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see. So, like... Is it insert? One of these buttons. Oh! I don't know what I just did, but I just did something. Is it minus, plus, 0p, left? God damn it. Hit minus, that seemed to work. This isn't working any longer now. Okay. I need to hurry my butt up. I know I could probably just launch them next to the pawn shop, and I will do that eventually. But, cannot do that right now, because I am too busy, being brain empty, no thinking. Wait, oh shit, that's still there. What is it? Okay. That's a weird system, but I'm getting the hang of it slowly but surely. No, I don't want to drop ammo. Okay. You could say I was being, overly hopeful. There's, that's probably accurate even. That I got my hopes up, and, I honestly don't know what number I would have felt better at. I sincerely could not tell you. But maybe that's just a sign that, I did in fact have my hopes up right. I couldn't tell you, like, 5 views, alright, cool. You know, I think interaction, assholes, is kind of, in the end, what I was hoping for. Like, the rest of it doesn't really matter as much. Like, you can get more views, you can, over time, but I think somebody interacting with it, somebody commenting, is kind of a sign that it was of some value, you know, that they felt the need to comment on it, which is maybe not a healthy way to look at the situation, which again is even more reason for me to step back and re-examine why I'm doing this, what I want to do exactly, what is the end goal. I mean, in an ideal situation, I'm just the funniest man alive, and people love me watching me live stream, and I am able to like pay for editors and stuff, and I don't know, you know, like you see, even my logic is like not, it's flawed at best. I can't fully articulate why I'm feeling the way I do, what I would have wanted, what the best case scenario would have been. I don't know. I think I can create more of worth by by stepping back and focusing on other things. It's a creepy statue. I always thought it'd be cool to make a game. The main thing is I don't really super familiar with like C plus C sharp, all those whatever Unity, Unreal are. I don't really know what kind of game I'd want to make. I think I'd definitely want to just focus on one of the two engines and just go from there. I think in that sense, Unreal is maybe the path that I want to go down. I feel like Unreal has better tools for the type of game that I want to make. Which is funny saying that because I just said I don't know what kind of a game I'd want to make, and it's still mostly true. I have some ideas for themes for games, so what I want the games to make you feel, but that's kind of a working backwards scenario, you know? That's kind of starting at the result and working backwards, which is a valid way of um, a lot of methods of development, not just video game or like programming development, but just, you know, idea development in general, you know? And in that sense, I do have quite a few ideas for games. Do I need to water that? Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, that's that the orange I planted. I think it'd be cool. I have a lot of opinions on Lovecraft, and what are the multiple names? Not astral horror, um, not galactic horror. What's it called? There's some specific term for that type of horror. There's also like eldritch horror, which is maybe slightly different than the previous term, but still kind of encompasses the same overarching idea. The overarching idea being the idea of horror, the horror a of a place or time or an idea that is just not possible to understand. Which inherently, if you're playing a video game, the idea that you don't understand something is perhaps, in many cases, detrimental to the gameplay. The idea is in a game that you have control over your character and the surroundings in some respect, you know. So in that sense, Lovecraftian horror seems incompatible with video games, but and they've attempted to make more than a couple video games, but a lot of them end up either limited in scope or falling short of the platonic ideal of what a banana is. So what at her price? Okay, yeah, let's plant some bananas then. Fell short of the platonic idea of what I believe to be good, otherworldly horror in that sense. And I think we're in a good time space for it, because Lovecraft was a belligerent and a racist, and in any way he could be bigoted, he found the way to be bigoted, which is unfortunate for somebody as good at writing horror as he was. It's unfortunate that, you know, that his works will ever be tainted with the fact he was kind of a raging asshole. I do feel a little better consuming Lovecraftian horror, knowing that he is not dead. It's unfortunate he's dead, but knowing he is in fact dead and, you know, money can't get back to him, success can't be attributed to that. I feel a little bit better. But at the same time, fear is fundamentally what the Lovecraftian horror is, Eldritch horror is. It's the fear of the unknown. For Lovecraft, it was the idea of a newer progressive society, a society with less overt racism, you know, without the fuck is that helicopter? That helicopter about to fuck me up? Ooh. Okay, maybe not. Oh, it's his friend. Okay, I assume that means it's a friend then. Cool, cool. So, I think that there's a lot of fear of the unknown in the current day, and from pretty much every walk of life. You know, you've got fear of being replaced by robots now coming in just about every direction. You've got a fear of the future where we have this almost sort of dystopian corporate. I was gonna say corporatism. I don't know, this oligarchy. You know, this corporate oligarchy that exists in modern America. That is certainly reason to be afraid, and a lot of people are in fact afraid. I think there's a lot of good ways to make Eldritch horror in that regard. I think the SCP Foundation kind of sticks the landing there, and there have been a couple of good executions of SCP horror. Lobotomy Corp is a game that I've not finished. I would say a game I've not even gotten halfway finished, but is nonetheless one of maybe even my favorite games of all time. The translation is a little unfortunate. They've worked on it a lot, and it's a lot better now than it was when I first played it. But it fundamentally succeeds as an SCP game, and I greatly admire it for that reason. It is also what I would describe as a start to the Eldritch horror genre in video games in a controllable medium. The main thing is it's not really horror, it's more of a management game, but it captures that Eldritch feeling very well regardless. Oh, finished the mine, cool. I think you could do something with that. I mean, fundamentally, need a miner's permit? Oh, god damn it. That means I probably have to go into town to buy that. Okay, cool. Remember what I was saying. I'd probably start as that as kind of a groundwork. I don't know even necessarily that I'd want to make it a out and out horror game, but I think the idea nonetheless is starting from the fear of the unknown and working back from there is a good idea. I mean, even then I'm getting kind of too ahead of myself, I will fully admit. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the important thing is just making games, no matter how banal they are, you know. It's getting that experience and making projects and abandoning them, which maybe is what I should do with this channel, but I feel too sentimental towards it to do so. And I think I feel I can still do something with this. There's still something to be gained from this project I've started here. What's that sound? Is that in the game? I guess it must be in the game or something. I very much am sorry about this cough. But I still think that there's something to be gained from from all of this, so I don't want to drop it just yet. I may, we'll see. I think that even just considering the experience I garner by streaming is definitely worth it, or at least the keeping on this like steadfastness or holding on to at least the continuation, not letting my skills, the few skills I have atrophy here is maybe even worth it. How what I was hearing? I turned up the volume on my headphones a little bit. Maybe that's what I was hearing. But I mean, I've definitely learned a lot here. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. If anything, I want to at some point make what I told myself. What I told myself was, what's this box? Oh, I know what this box is. What I told myself was, what I will do. Ow! I'll make 5 videos. 5 videos seems like a lot, especially right now, and how much effort I put in that last one, and
what are you selling?
everything kind of put together. But wait, do I need to? I don't know why I bought these explosives. In retrospect, don't know why I bought these explosives. Can I blow up some rocks or something over here? What if I just blow it up in the mine? Let's find out what happens if I just blow it up in the mine. They weren't. It wasn't too expensive, so I don't feel too bad or anything. What if I just boom? There we go. Okay, I think I understand how the explosives work now. Do I need to die? Maybe can I drop off my money in the ATM and die? Because I will pretty much die to the first antlion that finds my back. I think I could. I've mentioned this before, but I think I just think differently to other people, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing better or worse when it comes to that. How do I deposit in it? Can I not deposit at this ATM? How do I deposit, buddy? God damn it! I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that, but it does think in regards to with regards to making horror, making stuff kind of, I don't want to say dismantling, but what's the right word? When you like break something down to the fundamentals, especially in media, like I think it helps with that because I kind of have a different a different outlook on it, you know. I just don't necessarily look at it in the same way that a lot of people do. Stop that, you little shitwads. Oh, no, 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 no. Why are there so many of them? Somebody tell you you're being rude. Ah. Oh, shit, did they destroy this one? Oh, you little dickweeds. How rude. Okay. I think you just need to buy a bunch of plants is the best financial solution here. But I think I've given a good idea of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Maybe it sounds like I'm just complaining. Maybe it sounds like I'm just. Maybe it is that way. Honestly, I couldn't say. But I think I just need to get it out for my own sake. Just the fact that I feel I feel a certain way, and I couldn't tell you exactly why I feel this certain way. But I do, and I need to follow that feeling. It's gotten me this far, anyways. Is it the most logical? No, I just don't think that I'm ready in the right stage of my life. I'm able to commit to this. I have to pay for rent. I don't have to go to school, but it's for the best for my own sake that I do. And if I had that certain X factor that drew people towards me, maybe it would be worth taking that chance. But I don't think I can justify that right now. I don't think I can justify that, especially when I'm taking care of myself and supporting another person. Like I can't do that. If I was at home, I didn't have to worry about too much else. I had a supportive network of friends and family to catch me in the case that I fall. I'd probably still be going to school just because, I mean, as much as people are starting to push back on the idea that you don't need a college degree, which is true for many situations. I think that I am the type of person who would benefit greatly from it and who is interested in that kind of the kind of job where you would need a degree. So, in a lot of senses, I think it's for the best for my own sake that I do. But anyways, if I was in the position where I didn't have as much to worry about, maybe I take the chance. Maybe I something like that, and I can still take a chance. I don't know how much I would want to be like a professional game developer, even just making my own game. I think it'd be cool to make some passive income off of making a game. And I think that I'm very much interested in making a game in the first place. So it's not just a matter of like, you know, making a game for the sake of money. I'm gonna have to make, even before I get to that point, a bunch of smaller games that don't go anywhere, you know, like a boring infinite runner or like a shitty platformer or I don't know, a boring FPS or whatever, just to get some understand how kind of bare mechanics begin to work, you know. I'm gonna have to understand video games before I can make them, you know, before I can make an interesting one. But I do think that, you know, putting out a really simple, interesting game and having some passive income from it would be amazing for my financial circumstance and kind of a long term goal type thing. Oh my god, more fucking outlines. Are you kidding me with this shit? What? No. No. God. It's little butt wads. They're little butt wads. I don't know. And sincerely just don't know a lot about anything. If I'm being completely honest. I'm somebody who is lost and alone, and I'm wandering. I'm wandering. I'm trying to find things to fill a void. Just trying on new hats till I find the one that fit. I'm searching for other people who are like me. I don't think I could ever truly I don't think I could ever truly do anything with that in any sort of meaningful way. I don't know that even if I found somebody who felt the same way I did, that I would ever be able to, that it would matter. You know, it's like a dog chasing his own tail, a dog chasing a car. I don't know what I would do if I ever truly caught it, you know. But at the same time, I'm not even wired to have the not defense mechanisms, coping mechanisms to put me in a position where I create for the sake of um, my own, not sadness, as a method of dealing with life. You know, a lot of people have that method of dealing with life. They draw to get past their own feelings of sadness or whatever. I don't know. I just do nothing. I mentioned it so many times before, and I hate it so much. Maybe there's some way I can get past that. You know, like when I'm feeling down, instead of just sitting around watching YouTube, I actually make the distinct subconscious decision to go work on something. But that's not who I am, unfortunately. Could it be who I am? I don't know. I'm too stuck in a place where I'm doing that for that to truly get past it. I'm making some amount of progress, but is it enough? We'll see. I think not streaming regularly, just streaming whenever I feel like it, will be maybe for the best in that sense. Truly could not say. I think I'm gonna stop talking about all this stuff now because I kind of just want to play the game and talk about whatever I feel like talking about. So I'm just gonna do that. So I don't know what the best way to make money in this game is. I think, if I remember rightly, it's either bananas or wheat, I think. But we can't get wheat yet, so either bananas or apples, I guess. I'm gonna go for bananas. Oh, ring. I don't know. Shit. Maybe fishing might be strong. I don't think I've ever fished in this game, but given it's not subject to the problem of waiting on the day-night cycle, that's definitely a big bonus. Because I think it's like once every 10 minutes or so, and that's the only time your plants can make progress. Admittedly, it would theoretically be exponential, right? You know, of do I have a plant in my? I don't. Okay, cool. Once you start getting enough, you'll have enough to get more or whatever, you know. But that's something that I don't think I'm going to be playing that long for it to truly matter. And I think this is a game to be played with other people. I highly doubt there are any other people online. There might be some empty servers. Find server. Literally no servers. Okay, cool. I think in some sense I was hoping to find. I knew it was gonna take a minute to get to that point, but to find other people who play video games and kind of connect with them. Oh fucking shit! The pawn shop's fucking closed. Are you kidding me? Of course it is. Of course it is. And this takes 4 days. Ugh. Getting to the city is like part of the only thing that makes this game bearable. I'm not sounding particularly positive. Maybe I could play diving. Yeah, let's give diving a little look see. If you could save your progress in this, it'd probably be a lot better. But actually, I think there might be like a mod that allows you to save your progress. He it gives you a code. You can type in the code, and it sets the server to roughly the way you had it before, something like that. I mean, all the like benefits and bonuses and stuff. So if you like built a table or built the mine or whatever, it would remember that. It'd be in the code. But the more I get into this, oh, that's ugly. The less that I am interested in doing that, and the less that I truly, hmm, that I truly see it happening. In a lot of different respects. Beyond the first hurdle of the first conversation, you know, beyond the trying to find a time that works for everybody, beyond agreeing on games, beyond streaming or not streaming, beyond all of it. I just I don't know. I don't know. It's just more than I'm able to do right now in a lot of different senses. There's somebody I'm supposed to be aiming at? Whoa. What does that sound? What is that sound? Okay, I can't jump off. Code yellow guys, listen to these orders. I never played this one before. I literally just picked a random map, and I'm kind of having to start going to the restroom now. I'd have to cut this shorter than I wanted to. I think the time I was using for an hour every night to work on streaming stuff, I think I'm just gonna use that time to just make stuff, video games, music, whatever, just practice, Oh, that's a lot of zombies. There's no, sorry buddies, they've given me a very slow one-shot sniper. Not too much I can do here. You all are dead, I apologize. Is that one of those poison zombies? Or is it a fast zombie? Some of them are definitely fast zombies. Maybe I should have given some of these civilians weapons. Not trying to victim blame here, but so many shots I can take per second here, unfortunately. I think the bare essence of all of this comes down to the idea of wanting to be understood. I mean, there's so many movies and video games and books about the idea of, that's a lot of zombies, wanting to be understood. And I don't think anyone can blame me by any means. I think I gave it a pretty good shot regardless. I think for my resources at the time and my knowledge at the time and all things considered, I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, I'm saying this like I'm just done. I still want to finish the videos. I'm in progress. And it's just going to be like 2, 3 more. Who knows, maybe I'll change my mind in that time. but it's just how I'm feeling right now anyways. Like even this is something I want to do. I need more skills, particularly that of thumbnail making. I think if I did in fact know how to make decent thumbnails, I'd be considerably more successful in a couple of different regards. It'd be a good start at the very least. Am I supposed to have any other type of gun? That's a lot of zombies again. So am I supposed to have any other type of vantage point on this? Like where? I don't get it. Why isn't there like a sniping platform or something? What is the purpose of that door there? It's all lit up and it looks like you should be able to go through it, but I can't. Oh, bye sniper. I'm
hurt.
just literally pressing random buttons to see if maybe I can figure out some mechanic that I'm missing. Why would I want to be over here? Who knows? Maybe a better shot on him? Because you kind of see more of him, I guess. I mean, volume-wise, you see more of him. What if no-scoping? I guess you do have the laser sight, which would help greatly in no-scoping. This is such a weird map. Oddly satisfying, though. Oddly satisfying, I do fully have to admit. Oh, that didn't hit? That's disappointing. I think one of the traps of humanity, of mankind, of humans, is needing that social connection. But it's also maybe one of our strongest drives. One of the reasons why we've made it as far as we have in technological advancements and societal advancements. It's just, I don't know, somebody was horny or somebody was bored and seeking validation or whatever, you know. Otherwise, we would all be loners in log cabins or whatever. All wielding axes, attempting to get people off our property or whatever. Is there an end? Thing that ends this? Some kind of end and win condition? Code red, I repeat, code red. Progression, I guess. That's good. I still one would certainly hope so. Do I just lose it? What? So I'm shooting the people too now? We lost the control. Oh no. I mean, won't the zombies do it for me? Why do I need to shoot the people too? Over, we're out. We'll catch you up later. I'm out of ammo. This is... What's... Is that the end? Shouldn't there be like a game over screen or... something else should happen down there, like maybe they nuke the place or something. Just keep shooting. Can I do anything with the score that I'm gaining? What's... So confused. Made some decent progress in Final Fantasy. I've got a level 86 ninja now. And finished leveling Dancer up to 90, so that's fun. I just need gear, and I keep on running expert roulette. People need items that they don't need, or they roll need on items they don't need, which gives them priority over other people who aren't that same role. And it just sucks to see people in like full savage gear rolling need on every possible item they can. It's like you don't need that. You really don't. What they're doing is they can sell the gear for resources from different places and get some like it's some non-important stuff pretty much. Like you could just easily farm it other ways. And it's like, man, I actually need this stuff for my other classes. Like this is the only one I have that is even at the item level to be able to play expert roulette. And it kind of sucks that people like best in slot gear are just like, nah, go fuck yourself. I'm like, oh, okay, cool then. Which is I always roll greed if I don't actually need something, I will greed it. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Well, there's an exception if other people are needing stuff they don't need. I need stuff just for that sake, because I'm like, fuck you then too, buddy. Unless there's somebody who actually needs it, in which case I won't need it. Because again, I'm not a dick like some of these people are. But I'm getting a little negative. That's probably not the best way to end this after everything that just happened. Everything that just happened. I say as though like the world ended or something. But the conversations I've had, I don't know. All I can say is if for some reason you're watching this, thank you for joining me this journey. It's not over yet. It's changing form by any means. It's not over yet, but I'm not going to be as consistent as I would want to be in an ideal world. I continue doing this in the exact same way, but I just double down my efforts and kind of say, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna put my effort towards learning these other skills on top of doing this, but I can't. I don't have the motivation. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I don't have the space. I don't have most of the things I would need in order to do all of these things. And that's unfortunate, but that's just how life works, I guess. When you're not rich, you can't always get what you want. Sometimes even then, sometimes you can't get what you want. But particularly for broke people like me, we can just go fuck ourselves. Still, I'm digressing though. I will